Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Poirier Sports and Leisure Complex, where tonight the Coquitlam Express play host to the Penticton Vees in Game 3 of this Interior Division Quarterfinal, with Penticton leading this best-of-7, 2-0. Slobodin into the Express zone. He'll stop, throw the puck in front, obfuscated wide. Now Scott giving his man a hard ride behind the net. And that allows Lawrence to poke it up ahead, but that's intercepted. Slobodin centers on in front, tipped on goal, and a stop by Ham. On a good chance there for Chris Clack. Now Slobodin on the boards in the Express zone. All the way back to the line, into the middle, and a good stick by Lawrence to tip it outside the line. And McNabb for the Express will just fire it in. Scores! McNabb from outside the blue line surprises Shield. And the Express take the 1-0 lead. Rizzo working in the corner in the Express zone. Boutin's in front. Rizzo plays it back. Johnson with the shot. Bounces in on goal. Him the save. He's got the puck. As the Vees come right back with some chances. The Express in a 1-0 lead. Lawrence behind the Penticton net. Centers a tour. Stopped by Shield. The Express get the rebound. And again, they can't move it out. Now the Express is starting to get tired defending in their own zone. Vees deep. Lucas Sillinger on the puck. To the line to Campoli as Penticton changes. Henderson with a shot, stopped by Ham. Another shot by Sillinger, blocked by Schulting as Ham had his back to the net. Lucas Sillinger sending it down for Keene behind the Express zone. Centers out in front, taken away by Schulting. He's gassed, he'll play it around, but Bapu can't move it out. Jackson Keene, wrist shot, blocked by Ham. Another shot, scores! Jackson Keene ties the game 1-1. And much like in Game 2 in Penticton, that goal was building for about 90 seconds. Now Sanda to the line, Musio. Right point, Scott. He'll just send it down the boards. And Henderson lost it. Centers on the front. Sanda scores! In the playoffs, you need your best to rise to the occasion and respond. And that's exactly what happens. Christian Sanda snaps it through Shield, and the Express have their second lead of the night. It's 2-1. As the Express really haven't set up in this Penticton zone on the power play. That has 20 seconds remaining in it, and now it's turned over. Here's Owen Sillinger. He cuts in backhand, stopped by Brock Ham, and he holds on to it. Clack sweeps it back to Tyconic. Right side Slobodin, quickly across to Clack. He'll feed it into the corner to Boutin. Sillinger in the slot. Backdoor pass. Slobodin scores. Can read that one like a book. Sillinger was creeping into the slot as the decoy. Slobodin pinching in backdoor. Snaps it home. And the Vees have tied the game at 2 on the power play. Now Schulting batting with Barnes for the puck. And it squirts loose. And Mitchell has it for Penticton on the right boards. Richard scores! Surprising Brock Ham. Marcus Mitchell snapping his short side on the Express netminder, and the Vees have their first lead of the night. It's 3-2. As Mitchell pots his second goal of this series, and the Vees run again. Chris Clack waits, takes it behind the Express goal. He tucks it in. How did that go in? Chris Clack from below the goal line jams it in on Brock Ham in a blink of an eye. It's 4-2 Vees. Huff. He'll backhand it around the right wing for Wildauer. He takes a hard hit and it scores to center ice. And out comes Sanda. 2-on-1 with McNabb. Christian Sanda shoots, stopped by Shield. Rebound, poked away to the corner. Ham to Musio. Quickly across to Wildauer. Up to Sanda. We'll leave it for Musio. Bounces off a check, and then Sanda takes a big hit of the blue line by Johnson, who stood him up. A good solid on his check. Now Linnell fighting hard in the corner, but Johnson then takes a hit from Sanda, and Sanda goes right back at Johnson. Jack Barnes, he'll gain the red and flip it in. Ham out of his net, sweeping it up the wing. Slobodin intercepts against Sanda. Back to Campoli, slaps it in front, comes to the side, they score! Wyatt Slobodin on a great feed from Nash. And the Vees have a 5-2 lead. What a play. Campoli at the line. He'll throw it in front. That's blocked. Now Rizzo's on it. He'll spin. Center in front. Oh, what a save by Ham off of Boutin. His best of the night. Slobodin Dropping it back to Johnny Tyconic. 30 seconds left in the second period. Tyconic will flip it up to Chris Clack down the left wing. He'll shoot and score. Pickett over the glove of Brock Ham. Power play goal to make it 6-2 Vees. Nash against Will Lawrence. And Mitchell try and force it to the express line. He'll get it to Nash down the left wing with Jack Barnes. Nash centers it, Barnes scores. So that makes it a 7-2 game as Nash put the pass onto the tape of Barnes. And McNabb starts one final rush for the express into the V zone on the right wing. McNabb takes it deep, throws at the crease, kicked out by Shield. And that's game number 3. Penticton wins by a score of 7-2. And they now lead this Interior Division Quarterfinal 3-0.